Ladies, gentlemen, welcome to the colorful world of Skittles. Skittles brings you a jolt of 5 fruity flavors in every bite, giving you the chance to taste the rainbow like never before. Break free from the ordinary day-to-day with the help of Skittles Chewy Candy. Skittles is a must in my candy jar, movie snack, even my secret, so an afternoon pick-me-up. And I don't even care who knows it. Add a splash of joy to your day with Skittles. There's nothing better than fruity fun that tickles your taste buds. Taste the rainbow.
The dream is real. It's your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns, reporting live from Loveland, the safest place on earth. I truly wish you a Loveland in your time here on earth. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to shout out Coco, Kendra, Kenya. Yeah, round of applause. Round of applause. They was passing around drugs in Greece, and she didn't do it. All right, say no to drugs.
I do it.
Say no to drugs.
Drug-free.
Keep them round of applause going for my brother from another mother. They call him Cousin Freaky. I call him Teule. Teule, how you doing, champ?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good to see your face in the place. And ladies, keep those round of applause going. She gonna make it happen. Clapping or rapping. Yes, she is. She look like she in the jail, but she's at school. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for my baby, Dr. Sugar. I had to.
It look like a cell block.
It looked like she a goddamn D, motherfucker, D. First of all, how y'all doing? Good to see y'all faces. Welcome back from Greece, Kenya. Coco, Kendra, we love you. Glad to have you back on this soil. You had me nervous. You went down 2 of the wrong side streets in your story. I'm gonna get your ass in the hotel. I'm not playing with you. Take your ass to that hotel. You know, they be kidnapping people over there. Be careful. Glad you made it.
I talk too much. They'll get me back.
No. Facts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today's episode 47 is called The Fame Game. Yes, the Fame Game. I was talking to Dr. Sugar on Sunday, and she was attending an Invest Fest, and we was having a conversation. She was giving me her pointers. I'm gonna let her talk about that. But it inspired the title for today's topic, The Fame Game. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to start by saying, yes, I am a part of the problem. You know, as OGs, we got to accept our responsibility in this world of the fame game. Let me explain. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when I was on my ascension in the world, yes, tried the drug dealing shit. Wasn't for me. Okay, got locked up, went to jail. Was in there with a 7-foot man with hair down to his ass. I don't want to come back here is what I told myself. On to the next phase of my game. I was like, all right, cool, I'm popular. I want to use my popularity, you know what I'm saying, to inspire. People are magnets to me and I am to them. How can I set the game up? But ladies and gentlemen, there wasn't no social media back then. It wasn't that I could just put myself on video, say something funny, and appear to be this amazing human. I had to actually be an amazing human. And I had to be an amazing human around a bunch of other humans, you know what I'm saying, to get my thing off. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following me, follow this. I didn't have no amplification like we do today. And that's why I'm saying I'm part of the problem. Because see, y'all, I was defining who I was going to be in this world. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't really a path that was trailblazed in my form and my likeness, right? It was options and versions, but it wasn't me. It wasn't my thing. So as I began to associate myself in the business that I was in, I started gaining more popularity. But then people were always buying into me, ladies and gentlemen. No matter who I was with, they were buying into me. Now, you don't really realize that, young, because they're not telling you about your superpower. They're not telling you about your specialness. They're just telling you what they want you to hear so you can deliver what they need you to deliver. But as you grow, you know, right? So as I figured out that I was the one that they were coming to, happened several times along my journey as I was selling other people's products, as I was promoting other people. But ladies and gentlemen, I got to promote myself. The internet is here. The internet is here. Now, mind you, I'm talking about my 40s, okay? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my 40s. It started in my 40s. I was taping things. I was the Kenny Burns Show about 17, 18, 25 years old. I've been trying different things, you know what I'm talking about? But it just hit in my 40s. And it hit because, ladies and gentlemen, I am walking in my authentic purpose. My purpose is aligned with my passion. Okay? All right? Horns for me. All right? But the thing I'm having a problem with, now mind you, I took responsibility because I thought association early on was a part of the game. But I didn't really think association was a part of the game that I needed to be down with this crew and run with them and do things that were unlike a Kenny Burns movement or unlike something Kenny Burns would do. These people just happened to be along my journey as, you know what I'm saying, a platform to springboard my thing. But today, the fame game has changed. The fame game and the process to become famous has changed, right? And I mean that because fame was never my goal. Fame was never something I really wanted. I wanted to have a job security, right? Like when you're young, you want to have some security. And then you want to also, as you learn you have superpowers, you want to share those superpowers. You want to amplify those superpowers. And yes, there's a level of fame that comes with that, but I was never wanting the fame. People today want fame more than they want success.
Message.
Yes.
To see the fruits of their labor, they'd rather be famous. So in this new world, AKA the fame game, I am feeling very challenged, even in mentoring, because when you are someone who came up and was associated with the greats and you know, ended up defining who you were, right? In my case, who I was, I'm almost like anti-fame. I'm almost anti-celebrity, right? Because the things that come with that aren't safe. There's no safety in it. There's no sustaining it. Because once it's over, you're over. How do you feel about that? Because we had some amazing back and forth this weekend.
So, like being in rooms with people who are famous and people who have wealth and have accumulated wealth, it's a difference between people who just got it
Yes.
and people that have been having it.
Ooh.
So the people that just got it, what I learned over the weekend, honestly, like new money, they real loud. They want to let you know how much money they're making. They want to let you know what they're doing. They want to let you know that you can't tell them this, you can't tell them that. They're hard to talk to.
Yes.
They're hard to deal with. They're hard to listen because they have defenses up because they don't have anything that is invested in their in their process. It just happened.
It just happened.
So then you hear a billionaire talk that has built that wealth over time. And when I tell you, he was talking so calmly, so quietly, that it was just like, okay, now that's where I want to tune in. And one of the things that a lot of people kept saying and things that kept resonating with the people that have accumulated wealth and success over time is treat people right, literally.
Yes.
These people are billionaires. There was a billionaire, there were multiple millionaires in the room. They were talking about treating people right no matter who they are.
That's right.
And so that was something that I was hoping that these Instagram famous people, I was hoping that they were listening to that. Because we were standing in line at the food truck, right?
Mm-hmm. And she's talking about the Invest Fest, ladies and gentlemen. She attended the Invest Fest in Atlanta.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Yes, Earn Your Leisure's Invest Fest, which was overall was great. I would change a few things logistically, but overall it was great.
Dope.
So this guy was standing outside at the fish. We were getting some fish at this fish food truck, and people just kept walking up to him, and he was just being regular. And he said something, and I said, "Oh, okay. Well, what's your name?" He said, "Do you follow me on social media?" I said, "Baby, I don't know who you are."
Right.
What's your name?
Yeah. How you doing?
Well, I'm the person that can make you a millionaire. I have made more millionaires on Instagram than anybody.
Oh, I can't. See, hold on.
I said, "Now, what's your name?"
Yeah. See.
Because you ain't been to the no. Bye.
Yeah. You know, Sugar, it's so disappointing because that's the fame game. And I feel like this, the process is gone too, right? And Taylor, I want to get your take on this. The process of not even just being famous or becoming successful, the process, there's no process anymore. You know, these kids can go online, say something, go viral, and then they get 1 million followers and they think that that's something they got to keep doing. So instead of following their path in their purpose, they're doubling down on this thing that made them get seen, right? And that's why I have a problem with a lot of the people in the financial literacy space, because they've hopped on a bandwagon, and I'm not talking about Earn Your Leisure. I think they are amazing. Round of applause for what they're doing as far as sharing the information. But there are so many people, I tell them all the time, be careful who you're taking pictures with. That motherfucker seems like a Ponzi scheme artist. That motherfucker seems like a thief. There's things that I just can't go for. But again, I think it goes back to the process, Taylor.
Yeah, the goal should never be fame, right? The goal should really be impact. And anytime your purpose is tied to providence, it will rule out perversion.
Ooh, hold on. You have to let that breathe. Props, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, so your purpose should be tied to providence to prevent perversion. I'm talking about spiritual, physical, mental perversion. That's what fame is, right? So if you are chasing attention,
yes,
it will be perverted. You know what I'm saying? Your purpose will be perverted.
Yeah.
Again, God does not repent for giving you gifts.
Yeah.
It's his pleasure to give you that. What he does not appreciate is the fact that you're using that for something that's not good for mankind, for your neighbor. And that's what fame is. It's a bunch of people out exploiting each other. Like this man say, hey, I create millionaires. Is that your purpose, to create millionaires or to provide impact?
Right, but who gives a fuck though in an introduction to somebody that doesn't know you? You can't walk around in life thinking if you're around me, I'm speaking to everybody. And it's not, I'm talking about I literally just walked over to the studio and the man was doing something in the back and I ain't recognize him. He ain't have on the pest control shirt. So I'm like, can I help you? You know, he's like, hell no, I'm just getting the thing. I was like, oh, okay, my bad. What's your name, man? But because at the end of the day, although he's doing a service on my property, I'm still treating him like a human. Yeah, I want to know who you are because I'm with the shits and I don't want no smoke. And this is love land. We're going to keep it lovely. You know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, I'm paranoid too. Who the fuck are you? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? But it's a way you approach people. And even Sugar and I were talking about how the competition level for bars, y'all know I'm always screaming bars, you know what I mean? Like, Taylor, you just hit him in the head with a machine gun. Sorry, Tasha, Tony, you just shot somebody's whole face off. They gotta fix the face. But my point is that is a problem because guess what's getting lost in translation? The message. You're so worried about outdoing the other person. You done blew the message all the way up. Round of applause. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate it. But it's real. We fight each other for space that is meant for us all to be in together. If you were that special, you would say something that no one's gonna say. If you were that special, you would show up like yourself and not like somebody else. If you were that special, and I'm not, listen, this is to help you help yourself, because what I do know is there's a such thing called the 27 Club. You know what the 27 Club is? Huh? It's an age where Basquiat, Kurt Cobain from Nirvana, Janis Joplin, Amy Winehouse, these motherfuckers died all at 27. It's a list of them. Google it. Some of y'all was today years old when you learned that, but that comes from not being okay with that fame. That comes with not being okay with that light. And what we're doing is, and we talk about this on TKBS all the time. They become these people, they really can't handle being. And they turn to drugs, they turn to these things when it don't go their way. It's unbelievable. And I know you see it all the time, Coco Kendra Burns.
Yeah, I don't like arrogant people. And of course, I've been in rooms with a lot of celebrities and things like that. I treat them just like any other person.
Right.
I'm not gonna be a fanatic. I really don't care. We put our drawers and clothes on the same way. We shit on the pot the same way. We the same people.
Ew.
Ain't nothing that special about you. I'm just saying, there's no
Jesus
difference.
Christ,
you just got a little bit more
yeah.
a little bit more money or something like that. But arrogance is something that turns me off in friendship or anything. If I see you and you're treating people like they don't belong where you are and so forth, kind of like what they were speaking about, Taylor and Sugar earlier, I don't have anything to say to you because you're arrogant, and that's very much so a turn off.
Yeah.
When it comes to, like for me, I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for many, many years, done many things. But I always shared information and things that I have learned with other people and vice versa. Because like you said, what's for you It's for you.
Amen.
And what's for me, it's for me.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go out here and say, hey, well, look what I've done. Look at my resume. I can do this and do that for you. People don't know a lot of things about me because I'm not an arrogant person. I'm just Kendra. That's who I am. And that's how I will introduce myself to everybody, no matter if you're the president of the United States or you taking out the trash.
Facts.
Treat people how you want to be treated.
Facts.
Let me take you back on that.
Yeah, go ahead, T.
Money and fame does not change anybody. It will only magnify who you really are.
Come on.
So if you were a dirtbag, if you were insecure, if you were greedy, that money, which all it is, it gives you access, right? It gives you the ability to not be told no.
Right.
So when a person doesn't have the boundaries of a no in place, you will really see who they are.
Facts.
The money and fame does not start who they are. You are a dirtbag broke, you're going to be a dirtbag when you get money. You can see it with individuals. And I hate to kind of piggyback on his name, but again, someone like a Jay-Z.
Right.
From my understanding, looking at him in the industry, along with others, they always say he hasn't changed. You can even say that with Dame Dash. Everybody say he's been a jerk for a long time. It didn't change him, right? Money and fame does not change who you are, but it will magnify.
No question.
Who you are.
No question. Round of applause for that. Listen, that is a fact, Jack. You know, the one thing I've learned in my life is you can't sustain fame. Once it's over, it's over. And that's the thing people don't adhere to. You cannot sustain fame. Like, it is a fleeting thing. But the problem is, and this is some of the things I say about Puff. You know, it's like, you know, this weekend, big shout out to Earn Your Leisure again, Invest Fest. Puff gave him $1 million. But the first thing he said is that some of this money got to go to my school. And my thing is like, well, where's the sincerity in the $1 million gift for what they trying to do? I'm just going to keep it a buck. Like, you know what I'm saying? For me, that's where we are, though. We're chasing the thing that keeps us relevant. But relevant to who? The people that don't care about you anyway? You really think that people give a fuck about you? They don't. And I've always known this. Yes, it hurts at times. Yes, it's troublesome at times. Yes, it's how can you do this? I've known you this long. But ladies and gentlemen, it's life. People hit me all weekend long. Why are you not at InvestFest? Not because Troy and Rashad didn't want to hire me, but the thing that they hired me initially to do, Jeezy, somebody I've known for 20 plus years, you know, was doing the interview portion and the performance. I was asked to interview Jeezy. Then Jeezy wanted to be interviewed by Earn Your Leisure because that's the hype now. It ain't got nothing else to do with that other than the fact that he hasn't been on the actual podcast yet. But this is my man. I called him about the interview thing. I'm not mad, but at the same time, that shows you how the fame game is always in play. It's always the look. I done interviewed with Kenny, and this is not from Jeezy's mouth, this is from his manager's mouth to them, as far as what I was told. You know, we've interviewed with Kenny a bunch of times, we never sat with him, which I totally understand. But I never got the call, you know, and initially from my guy. We ended up talking and we ended up getting to, you know, the understanding I need to have. But ladies and gentlemen, people want to be in play. I get it. But if you're chasing that always, well, who do you think really respects you and honors you, loves you, and wants to be there for you at the end of the day? I know all these motherfuckers can't never say nothing about me. I done made them all money. The only person that ever gave me anything back, anything, was Akon. The only artist that I've ever gotten anything from, and I've never asked any of them from anything, is Akon. So you can't think that fame, like, it's your popularity. When I was in the height of the club, Kenny everything. Kenny in songs, Kenny everything. But as soon as you know what I'm saying, don't really care about that, because that's my stance, and I really could care less. I could care less. I've always didn't give a fuck, but I could care less about it now. Mm-hmm. But this is the problem for most people, because people can't really let go of something they think is their community or their friend group or their peer group. They get asshole hurt. Sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? But it's true. People actually, you know, you live and die by that shit. I think it's time for a little
story time.
Child, it was 1995. I'm at the world famous Warehouse for Funk Clinic Fridays. And DJ Clark Kent had did a remix for Biggie Smalls.
Clark Kent, one time.
So in the Philadelphia special, and it could have been 95, whatever it was, 95, I think it was 95. But anyway, they in Philadelphia and he on stage. When I met you. So I was like, I got goosebumps right now, like thinking about it, right? But when I tried it at the world famous Warehouse, I missed the beat. Oh yeah, I had the motherfucker ready with the turntable. And it dropped, and everybody was in that bitch, and I was like, when I met you, I fucked up the first verse. And niggas is like, that was the beginning and the end of my rap career. And I'm telling you this is because along your journey, you're gonna try some shit. You're gonna try some shit, and I encourage you to try some shit. But that wasn't my light. And I had to learn my lessons in front of 1,200 motherfuckers at the time. And you know what I'm saying? I was the man on campus, but that day I looked crazy. And yeah, I'm still here to tell a story. But you get what I'm saying. So I just want people stay in your lane. Now listen, try some shit though. I want to encourage people to try some shit though, because along my life and my journey, I've tried things that have benefited me way more than not. The one time that on stage didn't work, but you know what I'm saying? So I think people also get that confused, right? Because in that process, that was a vehicle, or that was part of my puzzle. That wasn't like the main thing. You know what I mean? Imagine if that would have hit that motherfucker and tried to put out an album. You know what I'm saying? Or do something crazy. I ain't no rapper, no singer. I'd much rather hype something up than be, you know what I mean? But how do y'all feel about that? Because I think people get trying things and them not working as a testament to who they are and who they gonna be.
You gotta make sure that your intention for trying things is right. From the beginning. Right. So like if you are initially like trying things just because you want to be famous or you want to get that clip or you want to make that connection, it's inauthentic. So if you lack authenticity and you don't have people around you that are holding you accountable, you don't have people around you checking you when you being a little weird, then that's usually where the issue comes in. So like what one thing that that came across a lot this weekend was it was a lot of people that were walking around very confidently. It was a lot of people that had that, and it was oozing confidence.
Dope.
Like if you are ever around me, you see confidence before you see me, right? But it was also people that were trying to look confident, and it was so obvious. And I was just thinking, baby, just do the work so you can actually be confident instead of trotting around like a racehorse, looking like you think you're doing something, but you're really looking goofy.
Right. Because guess what? The majority of them people in there done invested in something that ain't yield a return, that ain't work out for them. And you steadily trying to do it over and over and over and over and over and over again, thinking you're gonna get the same result. The answers ain't the same for everybody. The outcome ain't the same. See, the problem is we don't define success for ourselves. We looking at all these people, child, when the Dogecoin came, child, I'm talking about they was doubling down and lost their ass. Of course the first motherfuckers in the pyramid scheme gonna win. They the originators. They got all your money. Hello?
We was talking to me and Kim. We was talking about that the other day.
It's the get rich quick scheme. And you be thinking you gonna, no. The scam has been running. You at the end, you know, and then even with the information, and again, big shout out to EYL and InvestFest for even creating, how that many people even thinking about coming to something financially literate. And then on top of that, no drama, no nothing for 3 days in a row, 20 times. Okay, cool. Round of applause again for that. But ladies and gentlemen, what you gonna do with the information? You spending this money, you're gonna learn these things, but you don't even apply it. You don't even apply. You don't even get up in the morning and apply it. I did a post on Sunday, my Soul Food Sunday. You waiting. Everybody waiting. It's like I'm looking at these people that follow me and say in my DM all the time, you know, I want this opportunity. If you want the opportunity, why aren't you doing something about it? Why are you telling me to fulfill your dream? Almost if you want me to fulfill your dream for you.
Right.
It's not almost, that's what it is.
And it's like
they don't want to do the work.
They don't want to do the work. And that's why, like, even my platform, TKBS is for the community. That's why I'm doing open opportunities, callings for, whatever you want to do, is whether it's weather, if you got some shit you want to do and it's dope, I'm going to put you on. Look at Miles. One time for Miles. Miles Robinson, Standish Cocktails. That man reached out to me, sent me the shit done. I ain't had to tell that man about no lighting. I ain't had to tell the man about editing. I ain't tell nobody, but Feel Good Friday. You can use my platform however you want. I will amplify you. What's up? And that's what but I don't feel like we doing that, y'all. I feel like we done redefine culture here on TKBS. Culture is hip hop culture. People want to talk about what our culture is. Hip hop culture is our culture. Yes, our heritage. We are part of the diaspora. Our lineage is from Africa, but our culture is hip hop. And the way we gonna protect our culture is to actively participate in it. Right? So when I talk to Sugar and them, I'm like, that's dope. Everybody showed up, boom, 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 cool. But I don't see the follow-up. Y'all. We out here doing one-offs, hoping for the one-off to pay off. How, Sway? How are we supposed to, grow when we don't do it every single day? TKBS Nation, this podcast is brought to you by the good folks at American Express. With Amex, every day can feel like a vacation. I wanted some Chinese food. Yes, I got what I wanted at Mr. Child's, and guess what I used to pay for dinner with? Yes, my American Express. The dream is real. When you're with Amex, you can make every day feel like the best day ever. American Express. Don't live life without it. Whether you're searching for the latest sneaker, that iconic handbag, a timeless watch, or your next piece of classic jewelry, eBay authenticators are there verifying every detail of your purchase. That's right. We're talking each inch, stitch, tick, facet, and clasp that make the piece you're searching for worthy of your collection. eBay's authenticators are experts in their craft, true connoisseurs. And as leaders in their fields, they're making sure your items always arrive as authentic as your style. So go ahead, get that piece you've always wanted and leave it up to the meticulous eyes of an eBay authenticator to make sure that watch movement is original, that glimmer is real gold, that rare sneaker is legit, or that handbag is really made of genuine leather and never get faked over again. In a world full of fakes, it's time to get real with eBay Authenticity Guarantee. Everyone deserves real. Visit ebay.com for terms. TKBS Nation, is your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns. And child, if you're tired of those red marks on your legs from the mosquitoes, or if ants, roaches, and flies are making you angry at the barbecue, I have the answer. It's called Stem. That's right. I think it's the best mosquito repellent out. And for those ants, roaches, and flies, Stem also has a bug killer. The plant-based active ingredients and entomologists tested make it safe to use around people and pets when used as directed. The barbecue will never be the same. Keep those mosquitoes up off them. Let's put those ants, roaches, and flies in a coffin. Stem, the new wave of mosquito and bug control. And you want to know why? Because the dream is real. I just learned Discover credit cards do something pretty awesome. At the end of your first year, they automatically double all the cash back you've earned. That's right. Everything you earn doubled. All the cash back from eating at your favorite soup dumpling restaurant. Doubled. All the cash back from that trip where you sort of learned to snowboard. Also doubled. And the best part, you don't have to do anything ridiculous to get it. Nope. Discover does it automatically. Seriously though, see terms and check it out for yourself at discover.com/match.
I think people are so used to the get rich quick schemes that they're not. You have to sit and put in the work of what you want to do, not what worked for someone else. Because when you start doing stuff that worked for someone, well, look how much money they made in XYZ. Well, the sauce ain't the same.
Hello?
The recipe ain't the same. So just because we sit there and you done made $1 million doing these ladies brunches that I think is a scheme too, and you ain't learning nothing. You go to the lady brunch, you call yourself networking, and they telling you all this shit the whole time trying to get you all hype, and your ass go home with nothing because you back at where you began with nothing. You don't leave with no tools of how to start your business or how to apply any of that information into your life. You know why? Because they hyping your ass up just to take your money.
Ooh,
that's what's going on.
You choosing violence. One more time, Tasha and Tony. I'm sorry. She ain't lying.
I wasn't say that because I thought that was the dumbest thing. People buying these tickets talking about, y'all going to support one another. Well, where's the tools at? Where is the information?
You know what?
Where are the
want to be a
takeaways?
business owner. What did you research prior to going to this business, so-called ladies brunch?
No, listen, hold on. You are absolutely right. And Sugar, I know you got something to say, but I got to piggyback that. Not only are you paying for nothing, you're not even realizing that it start with you anyway. See, that's the problem. Y'all going to look for the personal Jesus to tell you that it's okay, when you got to tell yourself and believe. First and foremost, there's no way around that. You can listen to, that's why people, Sugar, tell like Kendra, how many times people ask y'all, Kenny should go do this, or man, he should do it for him. Well, guess what? I tell you this shit for free every single day. I don't charge a penny, because guess what? If I come up and speaking and telling your truth and your story inspires, I'm not telling nobody to cut that, stop that. But where do we see our communities really benefiting? I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? That person that came up to Sugar at the thing, I can guarantee I almost know who it is in my mind. But to say that, the audacity, it already belittled you before you even got to talking. Mm-hmm. Like you ain't shit basically because you don't know who I am. That's what all this shit end up feeling like. All this shit is not only just transactional, it's situational. Because I guarantee if you met that motherfucker in another forum, backstage with me, or you know what I'm saying, and we in the community, it wouldn't even have been that presentation. But that's where we fuck up as a community. And that's why I keep telling these people, you gonna go ahead and you gonna kill your whole brand because you love the light more than you love the mission. Love the purpose. Why you here? What got you here? So we gotta normalize being normal, y'all. Y'all motherfuckers think some money is supposed to, you know what I'm saying, make you better than, make you more than. Come on now.
And some people, it's not even money, it's notoriety. Just because I go live, this was, back when you were going live, KB. Just because I go live with you, that don't mean I'm gonna walk up and say, I know you know me from TKBS. What?
Right.
What?
Although they're starting to see y'all out here in these streets and say, oh.
What is?
It does.
What is?
It does, right?
Literally, what is wrong with you? And then people are just strange. Like you said, we just gotta normalize being normal.
We have to, Sugar, because guess what's gonna happen? It ain't gonna never be enough. It ain't gonna never be enough. We right now in a society that they can't even enjoy their journeys because the end game is so much more important. Well, guess what? You might not get there, okay?
Right.
Plane could crash.
Yep.
But yet you done wasted your entire time praising the fame game. The fame game is fleeting. Ladies and gentlemen, am I lying? Let's talk success stories in the fame game. Come on. Ain't nobody unscathed by the fame game. Everybody got some shit, wounds, something from the fame game. And then at the end of it, unless you patted the bell and made it through, unless you know what I'm saying, Beyonce and Jay and made it through, whatever it is, you're not getting admired and adored like you should just because you're talented. You got to make it to a certain level. The motherfucker be like, you know what I'm saying?
And regardless of any of that, people are still going to say what they want to say. And some of these people don't even have a couch to sit on to watch you. And they got something negative to say. Try again. Try again, sweetheart. And that's one of the things, that the other thing, that overall tone of the entire weekend was positive.
Yeah.
And I do not like negativity, because there is always a way to find a silver lining.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
there is a way to share your story, and I'm gonna just leave names out, but there is a way to share your story without coming across negative, like you're hurt, like you still holding a grudge, like you got a chip on your shoulder. You don't have to come across like that. You have a story to tell, but the package and the delivery of sharing that story is so important, because everybody is not going to woo you because you talking crazy. I'm sick of the crazy talk. Act like you got some sense, do the work, share your story, and make sure somebody else is getting something from it. Because I don't care about you being mad.
At least don't share it, because some people haven't healed from the trauma that they endure. And so when you're telling your story, whether it's supposed to be positive, to someone else, or you trying to convey a certain message, it can come off as being angry and hurt. And so people won't receive that in the light that you're trying to convey it.
Listen. And you know what's crazy about that, Coco, Kendra, Kenya? They motherfucking will guilt your ass like the church. Don't. Sorry.
Manipulation.
Sorry, I'm not sorry. They will guilt you like the church.
Finish that thought.
Says the PK.
That don't be going to church.
I feel I love you. Nah, but I feel like it's the age-old story about what you can't do, I'ma hold over you. What you won't do, I'm gonna tell you. You know what I mean? It's almost like this tug of war of energy, and I know that I can speak better or I can captivate a little better with my words, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this up. And it's cool, and yes, it's inspiring. When I see some people speak, I am inspired, but guess what I do? I go into action, and I don't depend on them again for the same message or the battery pack in my back to keep going. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where the fucking shit gets weird, because you are looking for you the entire time. You are looking for you. You're not looking for them. You're looking for you. And ladies and gentlemen, a hustler's a hustler is a hustler, okay? If you don't know how to make no money and you grown, you might want to readjust your approach. And you might want to readjust what you want from the game. Everybody can't handle success. Success comes with a lot of work. A lot of work, and y'all just don't wake up like that. You don't wake up like that. No. You take your time. You cool with that little thing you got, and it's cool. And yeah, I said little thing because guess what? Something is better than nothing. You motherfuckers want a big piece of something. You can't even handle the little bittiest piece of the pie. You can't even digest that motherfucker, but yet you want it. You better quit fucking wishing for some shit you might get.
Yeah.
Because if you're wishing for it and you haven't prepared for it, you're not going to know what to do with it when you get it.
Come on, I'm sorry.
That's the part. Preparation.
Literally, y'all, none of us, Kendra, Teule, nor myself, campaigned to be here in this moment. Campaigned to be here with KB. We didn't.
Facts.
We didn't. It just happened like it was supposed to happen in the way that it was supposed to happen.
Facts.
Like, I went live with KB. I was looking homeless. But my energy was still the same. I mean, we were all locked up in the house. Like,
yeah.
I didn't. And then, Teule came on. His energy was still the same.
Yeah.
Kendra came on, and at a certain time, she was gonna have to go leave to get herself from school. We knew that.
Yeah.
But our energy has always been the same from the beginning.
Yeah.
So for anybody, like I literally had somebody ask me over the weekend, so how did you start doing this podcast with Kenny Burns? I was like, you won't even believe it. It just happened.
Yeah.
It just happened because it was supposed to.
Yeah.
The energy was right and the intentionality was right because I didn't come to Kenny asking for nothing. In fact, when people would come asking for something, I'd be like, tap me in.
Yeah.
Y'all quit begging. Quit begging. And I'm still saying, quit begging.
Yeah.
If he want to send something, he'll send it. Quit begging.
Yeah. No, listen. First of all, round of applause for your face. It keep doing it for me. The face keep doing it for me now. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this connection. But let me tell you, can I get another story time? I got
story time. Story time.
I want to talk to y'all about authentic relationships and how time has to define that. Okay, I met Coco Kendra Kenya Burns up in Toronto, y'all, and I ain't gonna lie to you. When she approached me, I wanted to fight her like 6 minutes later. I just want to fight you. I wanted to fight a woman. She cussed me out before she said damn near said hello. Okay, now mind y'all, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know the exact exchange, but it had something to do with me making sure they would be good for an event. Now mind you, I said I was gonna do it because I'm Kenny Burns. I'm gonna make sure if I see you, we out the country, you American, shit, you know what I'm saying? You cute, you got cute friend. Come on, come to the party. Nigga, don't play with me now. I'm telling you now, we gonna call your ass. And I'm like, you feel me? Like, and this is the first meeting, but you grow a relationship with somebody, you get to know the benefits of, you know what I'm saying, the fruit that could bear from this, right? Same thing with Sugar. Sugar, she said she came on the motherfucking podcast and look. He was not looking home.
Look at the clips.
Okay, find a clip, Tiffany. But listen, the genuineness and the realness, because see, the one thing I knew about Sugar just didn't play, and she wasn't going because I don't know you light skinned like that. You know what I'm saying? You cool, you know what I'm saying? But this is who I am and what I am. But then as you spend time with people, you get to see the value of the space you're in. Ladies and gentlemen, she was just talking about how this platform is for the nation. They might not be on this tandem right now, part of this tandem right now, but they in the comments, they're on the live show, they're trying out for correspondence, opportunities. It's people in certain cities I'm putting with opportunities, they doing in-store, whatever I could do, I've tried to do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, to Sugar's point, y'all be trying, and this is to the speakers and the seekers, okay? The people who speaking on stage that think they got the power and do got an orator, confidence and swag that other people don't have. And I'm talking about the seekers too. The people seeking the knowledge and want the information, want to be a part of this shit. Y'all have to start with understanding the value of the space you're in. It ain't about just transactions or taking or someone adoring you or somebody wanting to be in your space. This shit is bigger than us. This whole thing is bigger than us. Yes, financial literacy is great, but if you ain't applying it, fucking stay in your lane with your 9-to-5 ass. It's okay, because what's happening is you're cluttering up the algorithm. You are in somebody else's way. You are in somebody else, and I'm not even holding back on that, and nor in any way am I attacking with it, but I'm just giving you the honest truth. Your friends ain't telling you that you're not built for that you really don't have the talent to execute that you really aren't there mentally. We talk about mental health all the time. You think you prepared for some shit that you can't manage your motherfucking account, nigga. Your shit staying on woo woo woo, and you think you gonna go on and come on now, let's be real. See, ladies and gentlemen, the fame game will have you believing that the shit is possible. The internet, these one-offs, people making this money, had you thinking it's possible. Everything is not for us, y'all. And it's okay. Would you rather form a relationship in life where you had the time of your life every time you was around these people? When your job getting on your fucking nerve, wouldn't you like to build your community of people that you enjoyed being around? That you knew at the end of your day, I can go on Tuesdays at 7:30, I can just go be heard. I can go be heard, I can get replenished. If InvestFest, once a year, I can go meet with 20,000 other motherfuckers that think like me, so you could gauge how you want to show up and who you want to be when you show up. I just get lost in the sauce because I just see so many people trying to create that don't have the ability. And it's really fucking up the algorithm. What y'all think about that?
People don't know what their superpower is, so they don't know what to tap into. So they tap into a bunch of different things, and while they're tapping into a bunch of different things, they're not giving anything 100%. So then you end up cheapening yourself, knowing that you are trying to do something because you see somebody else doing it, but you really need to just do what you're good at.
That's
it. I'm a
it.
very creative person. Everybody don't have creativity in their wheelhouse. I do. Now, am I something that somebody else is? No, but I'm gonna pull them in because they good at that. So this my friend so-and-so, so she'll be able to do this for you. This my homeboy T, he'll be able to tell you all the books in the world that he's read. He's gonna be able to do that. He blackety black. If you need that, good morning, queen, hello.
Come on.
It's a delicate balance of staying in your lane and then also pushing the envelope.
Yeah, but T, tell me, bro, because I really feel like we're just in this disillusion, right? We're in this fantasy world of the fame game, and I gotta be seen to be heard. But it's ironic though, because I don't even see it. I don't see it getting any better. But then I don't know. T, talk to me. I need some therapy.
Man, it's the fact that individuals don't understand. I think J. Cole says it best, right? There is no such thing as a life that's better than yours.
No such thing as a life that's better than yours. I think being broke was better. Life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing.
I don't care how much money anybody has. If that is not your lane, the thing that helps me to piggyback on what Sugar just said, I stay in my lane.
Yeah.
So that even when I do take a loss, it's comprehensive. It ain't collision.
Come on.
I'm not totaling nothing out of my purpose.
Hold on. It's comprehensive, not collision? Ooh, you.
Comprehensive, not collision. So I'm not wrecking my life. If you get out of your lane, you can wreck your life to the point where you may not come back.
Come on.
You may not come back because you have totaled your purpose by trying to be in somebody else's lane. If I'm not the businessman type. I'm not the businessman. That's what my wife do. So what am I going to do? I'm going to argue with you about who's going to start the business. You start the business. Right. Not me.
You're better at it than me.
You way better at it. And I ain't got no qualms about that because the life that I'm living, to me, is perfect. The lessons that I'm learning, for me, it's perfect. So I don't have to look at, oh, damn, she was in Greece for 2 weeks. Let me get on my set. I'm congratulating her like, yo, dip in the pool.
Yeah.
Put the bathing suit on.
Yeah.
Take the pictures.
Yeah.
Have a ball. Why? Because the life she's living is perfect for her. And then here's the other thing. If you try to live somebody else's life, you might see the end product. You might see where I have grown to, but you don't understand what it took me to get here. You don't really want the smoke that's in my background, right? You might see the finances, you might see the cars, you might see the house. You don't understand the smoke and what I've had to deal with to get to this point.
Hey, bro.
Don't let this crazy little image fool you. Like, no, there's a lot of pain that comes in this lane, but it's comprehensive.
Come on.
I ain't calling myself out.
Come on. Fame, I want to live forever.
I'm gonna learn how to fly.
Yo, listen, I don't know what took me back to Irene Cara and the black nigga Leroy. Was his name Leroy with the braids? Leroy was a dancing motherfucker. No, but listen, bro. I was just telling Jessica, if people really knew how, and I share little shit with y'all, just so you can, even like the little shit I just smoothed over a few minutes ago with the Jeezy comment. It ain't hurt my soul. It ain't hurt our friendship. But it was some shit, nigga, and it cost me a bag. You feel what I'm saying? But this is life. You couldn't live my life. I'm telling the majority of you listening. You don't want that. You don't want the disappointment, the level of heartbreak, moving your family cross country twice. You know what I'm saying? To pursue something you believed in. You don't want that smoke. You could not do it. You be in jail. If you live my life, you be in jail for. Child, let me just bust that gun. I'm sorry. So you would be in jail. Fame. The fame game got people so twisted they can't even see for themselves.
Right. That's why people, like you said earlier, people overdose on drugs and stuff because they trying to cope with things that they're not able to cope with because they're not ready for that.
Facts. And guess what? It ain't shit. Fame ain't shit. I'm telling you, I'm the most famous, non-famous motherfucker ever in the world. And it ain't shit. Nothing substantive comes from it. Not in the moment, not before the moment. It's nothing substantive about it. There's nothing. I would argue to say, when people say, Kenny, you're a celeb, I'm not a fucking celeb. I refute that statement. I rebuke that statement. I am nowhere in the fucking realm of that because that's not who I am. I'm a man of the people. If you want to define me, say a man of the people. The people's champ. Don't fucking put me in no celebrity lens, because the niggas is weird.
They are.
In the light makes them do more weird shit. Y'all have heard several story times. None of them motherfuckers, I mean, they funny because of the delivery, but that shit wasn't funny going through that shit. These motherfuckers are weird. Then you gotta deal with weirdos, because guess what? Any narcissist knows that anything other than narcissism puts them out of the game. Because as soon as you see somebody for who they truly are and you have the power, their time is over.
Yeah.
That's why they keep coming back. They keep coming back. It's not enough to have $100 million and can effectively change your communities and more. You need more fame, not money. You need more fame. Because you think the fame gonna keep you in play. The problem I had with the fucking, some of the superheroes out here now, false prophets, your whole blueprint is using people. Your whole blueprint. your whole blueprint. Everybody gets used. How you use them favorably is give them something in return in the process. What else matters? But you motherfuckers are bloodsuckers. You talking about you the fucking culture vulture. You, black man. You want to talk about other people taking and bastardizing our culture, which is hip hop culture, $1 trillion+ business. No, it's you. Hate keepers. It's not on nobody else. The reason we fucked up, because there's no blueprint, there's no process. And now, what's happening is that you don't matter no more because the internet motherfucker done push sin. And now you feel like you gotta go do what that motherfucker doing. You a whole legend. You a whole fucking icon, and you wanna do the, put it in my ear. I don't feel any kind of way about it. Oh, dumb shit. Oh, take that.
I can't.
One thing that somebody said in relation to this, I think it was Rich Paul. He said that no collaboration leads to no communication, which no communication means there's no community. In turn, there's no unity.
Facts.
So you don't collaborate with people, that means you're not communicating with them, and you're not building community, which we need to be doing from the beginning. Because it's really not about you, it's about how you can affect other people, how you can impact other people, how you can make sure that somebody else knows something more than what you know. Like, you out here trying to be famous.
The fame game will tear him up, y'all. All right, well, I want to go around to my illustrious panel of superheroes and just get your opinion on what people should do to stay away or avoid the fame game.
As Kenny always say, don't let this go over your head. I would rather be something to a few than nothing to many.
This nigga went and found Aristotle in Greece. You feel me? She got the scrolls out there. You got my nipples hard. That shit was genius.
Why does it have to go so far so fast?
He's so crazy.
I didn't mean, you know how you get goosebumps, but then that's the biggest bump.
I get it. It's just so far.
All right, Taylor, talk to us, player.
As a community, we really should be one body, right? And I'll give you just another biblical analogy. Does the ear tell the foot what to do? Does the foot tell the hand what to do? Everybody play your role. I guarantee you, if you are aligned with your purpose, it will make a pathway for you to prosper. I'm not talking about financially, right? I'm talking about to prosper with a life that is yours. You cannot live somebody else's race. You don't have their lungs. You don't have their heart. You don't have their stamina. If you try to run their race, you will collapse. You will be Sha'Carri Richardson 2 years ago. But when she started running her race, being herself, saying, you know what, let me pay attention to me, what happened? She became world champion again.
That's right. Several gold medals. Big shout out to Sha'Carri. The knee bone's connected to the hip bone. The hip bone's connected to the thigh bone. The thigh bone's connected. That motherfucker start off as the foot. Listen to the ear, nigga. Sugar, it's on you, baby.
The only way that we're going to make any strides in this and stop going backwards is do the shadow work, do the work. Don't be trying to pull people into your life when you still ain't got it together. Not saying you got to be perfect, but you have to be a work in progress. We are all works in progress. Nobody has made it. Nobody has arrived. We may be closer to what we want, but we really have to do the work. Know who you are. Don't be impressed by things.
Come on.
Be okay. Be respectful. Be regular. Stop being weird.
Stop being weird. Make that shirt, Tiffany. Make that shirt. I want to make that shirt. Stop being weird. That's coming to the TKBS gifting program very soon. Yeah, stop being weird.
Yeah, please,
round of applause. Another round of applause. Stop being weird, hoes.
Put some red lips on it.
Hey, yo. Why do we always go there?
No, because that's her signature. And
that's my signature.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as
mine in the gutter.
KB need a nap.
I need a nap.
KB need a nap. Don't like that.
I'm the one just got off the plane.
Yeah, it's all love. Well, thank you and your amazing perspectives. I want to leave y'all with this. You know, most of y'all don't have a stomach for what you're trying to eat. Okay, what you're trying to consume. Okay, what you're trying to take into your body. Do you understand that what we see is what we can be, but you got to put in the work. You have to put in the work. All these falsities you telling yourself by somebody keeping you down, holding you back, this, that, and the third, but you don't want no money. You want to be famous. You want to be outside. You want to be in the motherfucking mix. But guess what? The mix comes with tricks. You silly rabbit. All right. All right. God damn it, I meant that shit, huh? The mix comes with some tricks, you silly rabbit. Tricks is for kids.
Good. Let's just, it's over.
On the count of 3.
Make sure you download the podcast.
That's right, episode 47, The Fame Game. And as we do every week, we're gonna leave you with our credo, baby, because we don't just say it, we live it. On the count of 3, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. The dream is real.
It's real.
The dream is real. This episode of The Kenny Burns Show is brought to you by STEM, who I think has the best mosquito repellent and ant, roach, and fly killer. If you don't want those critters crawling all in your crawl, get STEM and get rid of them all.